Midnight music. 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 Midnight music.
I have no idea what Will's doing.
Getting my phone charger from my backy pack, and I just cleared 40 gigabytes of temp files on my computer.
How did
That's
you
probably why
have 40 gigs of temp files?
I don't know, dude. I cleared them out not too long ago either. Maybe this is specifically just for Adobe, so maybe that's why my audio's been fucked up the past few
That
weeks.
probably sounds about right.
I mean, it was good 2 weeks ago, and then last week it wasn't good again. It was getting all crackly.
Gotcha.
And usually it's just clearing the media cache.
Mm.
So let's see how much space I can speed up my hard drive.
What's going on,
Oh, yeah, that
Smacking
looks
and Raw
much
and
better.
Matt? Yo, Matt, when are we going to do another collab? Because honestly, we had a ball. First time.
It was a great time.
To paint in the next one since I was.
Will you be available,
almost-
okay, to do it?
Dude, it's almost bathrobe season.
I think it is almost bathrobe season. I probably had work the next day because I work at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. It was a Friday night, so yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely asleep because I had work.
Mono.
Yo, I can't wait to wake up and put on a bathrobe and just go sit on this chair.
Hello. Okay, and there I am.
I think I'm finally gonna invest in a bathrobe this season.
You should. We should.
I already have 3. I have 3 bathrobes, all like different quality. I told Jazz I need a silk one, like a light one. 'Cause at first I was like, oh no, like a light one would be terrible. But I was like, during the summer,
summer
I
robe.
wish
Summer robe.
I wish I had a nice light,
I want a
silky
satin
bathrobe.
floral one for the summer.
I was like, no, straight Turkish cotton to heavy shit.
I
love it.
something fluffy. I'm not sure what color robe I might do. So my bathroom, I have like a pink theme going on. So maybe I'll do like a pink robe, like something like hella Barbie like.
I got a nice red one. My parents got me for Christmas last year, and it's my favorite one.
Really?
It's so big. It's the one I wore for the Smacking It Raw podcast.
Oh, okay, I remember that one.
Do you see this man? Oh my God, what are you doing, Franklin? He is
Franklin?
Franklin, hey, it's
He's
Franklin.
on the microphone.
Hey, it's Franklin.
I see
Coming
him all the
to
time.
your house.
Franklin!
Here he comes with all his friends.
Now he's literally just like running around on my desk. Oh, good. Now you're on my computer.
Ugh.
No.
Oh, so this is the first show in a long time I don't have weed. I ran out. Well, I have edibles, but I didn't want to eat one.
Fretz, whenever
I
they
have a
do,
vape.
Fretz, whenever we get whenever war bathrobes become available on Teespring, then we'll do it. But otherwise, we're not doing war bathrobes. First off, buy some of your own merch that I've designed for you and spend hours or afternoons doing. Damn it. I know you just bought
dude.
I know you just bought a house and finished your student loan debt, which means you have money to spare.
You need decor.
In this economy?
Maybe.
Homeowner.
What did you say, Kay?
I said that Mr. Fretz needs decor for his new house because he's a homeowner.
Go to Displayed. I got some codes for you.
Honestly, like I shudder. Oh my god, what are we, Franklin? Oh my god. Oh, oh my god.
It's
Franklin.
Franklin.
Oh my god.
Franklin's taking over the show tonight.
Yo, someone's got to explain to me why Firefox is just such a shitty like a web browser. It's
Firefox
fucking terrible.
used to be amazing.
Used to be,
Okay.
dude. Their upload speed is ridiculous.
Firefox used to be like the top of web browsers, and but
I literally only use it so I can upload to 2 YouTube channels at once.
yes, Ritter, student loans and Matt, yeah, yes, Matt, student loans in Canada are a thing.
Sure.
Dude, they're a thing everywhere, man.
Yeah,
So Franklin decided to do a swanton bomb from my desk to the windowsill.
that is your
which is
child.
about which is like 3 feet. Oh my God, no, no, you're going home, Franklin. You don't stop this. He's like itching. Run around. Like, do you see this man?
Mm-hmm.
So right where the windowsill is, right under that is the outlet where I have everything connected. So my lamp, my computer,
Yeah.
his tank, all of it. And when he landed on the windowsill, he fell, and then as he fell, knocked out the surge protector. But he's okay. Right, Franklin?
Right, Kay? You got it, dude.
So check this out. I was fucking around with my online. I was on my online banking account because I noticed like some weird transaction going on. So I was like, oh, let me check to see if there's any like fraud or shit going on my account. So I found out that my fucking bank has these like really crazy like fraud protection services that I can utilize. Like for instance, I can set what type of transactions I can allow on my cards.
Ooh.
Also, I can set essentially the area codes where my card can be accepted. And
Booyaka, booyaka!
Or
619!
it gets even better.
Where do
It gets even better. Like
Who
so,
do you bank with?
Jovia. It's a credit union. Used to be called NEFCU, National Educators Federal Credit Union, but now it's called Jovia.
Yeah, I've heard good things. I've heard really good things about credit unions.
Yo, they're the fucking shit. So get this. Here's the best one. So like, I set like pretty much my online banking app to have my location at all times, only for the purpose of like, if someone's like stolen my credit card numbers or whatever system and it tries to use it, if my location isn't in the location, if my phone isn't in the location of a transaction, it will call it off. It will decline it.
That's great.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking awesome. Hey, Top Tier Taquan, you're here early. Welcome. Did you finish all of your homework, Taquan? Because I'm happy if you did. Did anybody really like have homework in college? Like for me, I like never felt like I had homework. I had shit to read, but I didn't consider that homework.
So, my college experience has been very interesting because I have not graduated at age 31. And I have been in and out of online courses since 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And for the one semester I did in-person college, I wrote 2 papers, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of our homework was like reading, or we would have to, it was like, I was a theater major, so a lot of our assignments was like in class stuff. Like I had a class called production lab where we just painted.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Shit, Taquan, you're in Florida. Don't die. There's like a Category 5 hurricane happening right now.
Oh my God, please be safe.
Yeah, we watched it all day on the news today at work, and it's just this poor newscaster out there during the hurricane, just standing in 80-mile-per-hour winds.
So you want to know how strong this hurricane is?
That's wrong.
So I got a friend who lives in Tampa, and she sent me some footage from one of her local news stations. So there's like a river or something or a body of water that connects to the ocean in the Tampa area. The hurricane's so strong, it's taking the water from that body of water in Tampa. So, like, if the body of water is shrinking because the hurricane's sucking it up
Jesus
and
Christ.
using it to, like, further its, stormy
Power?
pursuit. Yeah.
That's insane.
I read this morning, it was, before hitting landfall, because it hit landfall this afternoon, it was 2 miles per hour away from a Category 5 hurricane. That's why I started texting me, like, yo, are you guys good?
That's when you go outside and just go. We need more aid.
I hope we never get a hurricane ever again.
That's right. I wasn't even down here for was it Maria?
No,
Sandy?
there was
Sandy.
Sandy and there was Irene.
Yeah, I was in high school. I was in Boston back then.
Oh.
Sandy hit
So
the
I
island the
remember-
worst. Well, most of the island the worst. Irene.
Sandy was terrible.
Well, because you lived on the coast. On
I
the
lived,
shore.
yeah, I literally, at the time I was living in Rocky Point, and that was right by like Cedar Beach and like Mad Beaches.
Yeah.
And I lived up the road from a beach.
Mm-hmm.
So like we didn't have power. I was living with my ex-boyfriend at the time. We didn't have power for 15 days.
Damn.
15 days. My parents lived 5 minutes away. They didn't have power for like 18 days. And I just remember we were both working at Starbucks at the time, and that was like the best and the worst place to work during a hurricane.
Everybody wants
because
a
they have
coffee and
power.
everybody's pissed.
Literally, and like I would do this at Panera, so like everybody would like go to Starbucks
And
or go to
camp
Panera to
there.
like charge all their shit. Literally, like
Camp
people
there, yeah.
brought power strips to Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like
That's why I'm so happy I
I was-
lived in the middle of the island at the time when Sandy hit, because it didn't affect me. Irene, on the other
Sandy
hand,
hit us hard.
Irene
Was bad
Irene the
too.
year before fucked us up, or fucked me up, because that hit like literally like the entire middle of the island. And I was out power for like 3 or some odd days. I remember I was in grad school and I fucking left my house like right after it hit and we had no power. My mom's like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Hofstra has their own independent power. I'm gonna be there for a while." See.
Sleeping in the library, dude.
Nah, I was in the stew.
Oh, the stew.
Yeah, I was in the stew just chilling with people. Fucking Frank was like, "Yo, it's like a FEMA convention in here."
Do I remember I watched Takeover Brooklyn, the first one, in the Hofstra library, because I moved in that weekend, and my house didn't have internet yet.
Oh, so you went to the library and watched that.
Yeah. Well, I watched half of it, and then like while I was at the library, it got installed. So I went home and watched the rest of it.
Nice. To calm with the line of a night so far, we pissed off King Try, and I knew Disney shouldn't have made Ariel black.
Oh my god. And also ABC's doing I think Beauty and the Beast, and Belle's gonna be played by that singer Her.
Yo, number one, Her is
Cool.
fucking amazing. She's
Her's
a
amazing.
badass guitarist.
Yeah.
Like, she is unbelievable as a musician. I didn't know she
would
could
like
act.
Neither did I. I do have an argument for people that are like upset about Ariel being black.
The one whose best friend is a
Like-
crab?
Actually, a flounder, it's like a fish.
Hey, yeah.
Remember when I brought Flounder to WrestleMania?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I do. Anyway, Kay, what is your
But
Yeah.
So Little Mermaid's not the first like princess to be reimagined as black. So in like 1996 or 1997, Disney used to do The Wonderful World of Disney on ABC, and they did the Cinderella musical. So it was the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, but Cinderella was played by Brandy.
I remember.
They had Paulo Montalban, I think he's Filipino,
I think
was
they had issue with Brandy being Cinderella, too.
the prince. I'm sure, but the thing, people did have issues with that, but they're conveniently forgetting about that movie
Of course.
now that Ariel exists. Fucking
And by the
Whoopi
way,
Goldberg,
Haley, 10 times hotter than Brandy.
she's yeah, but that's have you ever
And Will
seen
and
that
I
Cinderella movie?
saw her perform at WrestleMania.
We did?
Yeah, they did America the Beautiful in New Orleans. Her and her sister.
Chloe
Cool.
and Hallie.
Chloe and Hallie, yeah. Yeah, look at it. Will, just
Cool.
look them up now. You'll be like, wow, that's them.
What are they? What's their name? Chloe and Hallie. What?
It's just Chloe and Hallie.
That's just the name. Chloe and Hallie.
I think Hallie's the one who's more on social media than Chloe is. And Hallie is playing
I
Harriel.
Yeah, that's all I really know about.
Oh yeah,
Chloe and
dimes.
Hallie.
Look at 'em. They kind of look like fish, to be honest. I see why she's a mermaid. Their eyes are spread far apart.
Oh, genetics.
It looks so good. I'm really
They're
excited
pretty
for it.
though. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like I haven't. I usually see both sides. I've seen more memes of people shitting on people who are mad than people who are apparently mad. Like I haven't seen that many people complaining about Ariel being black, but I've seen more people complain about people complaining about her being black.
I just think it's funny.
It's hilarious. It's
People are like,
hilarious.
no,
It's like,
I
guys,
know.
it's
People are, like, genuinely,
barely a
like-
children's story.
the original like Little Mermaid story is like very.
She
gruesome.
dies. She doesn't make it.
Yeah.
She dies. Like, she's dead. Yeah, the Grimm's brothers, they were some assholes.
They were fucked up.
Yeah, they were. That got ruined for me freshman year of high school. My
Why?
English teacher my English teacher, we did a whole section on like tales and stuff like that, and he just really was like, "Oh, here's the reality of all your favorite like
Oh, we did that.
tales from a
too.
child," and he just dashed everything. This comes from a guy with a Mickey Mouse tattoo on his back, but he's still like just eviscerated all of our favorite childhood stories.
Yeah, dude, they're
Son of a
based
bitch.
off crazy ass folk tales where it's just like rape and murder,
Yeah, he
and
was like,
kidnapping and
and he
violence.
was like, I'm gonna be real with you. He was like, all these tales were made by racist white guys. So what do you expect? Like, here's what happened.
I
was
saw
like,
something
"Well, you're
interesting. Speaking of like fucked up like fairy tales and stuff, I saw something interesting on TikTok today. So you know in Shrek how it's all the different fairy tales,
The best
Yeah, yeah.
movie.
and then you have the donkey. He's just like a talking donkey.
Eddie Murphy, but yes.
Yes. So I don't know if y'all remember Pinocchio, but there's this scene where they kidnap the little boys and they get turned into donkeys.
Yeah.
Donkey's the fucking one of the kids.
Is that
Interesting theory.
Is that a creepypasta?
Yeah, that is
I
an
saw-
interesting theory. I like that.
A talking donkey, so he allegedly was one of the little boys that was taken in Pinocchio.
Donkey.
I'm making waffles.
I think of that every time I have waffles.
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. Shrek.
I
Shrek
haven't
was,
had waffles in years.
Shrek was the first Avengers. All right, let me tell you something.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Before,
Stop the
I'm
madness.
just saying, dude. Shrek.
Stop the
Shrek
madness.
Came out before Spider-Man. Actually,
You
after
shut
X-Men.
your
You
whore
couldn't
mouth.
have X. You
Shut
couldn't
your
have the Avengers
whore
without Shrek.
mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
Shut your whore
I'm just
mouth.
saying, dude. The universe is there.
No, stop it. Stop
I'm just saying,
the
is
madness.
Shrek the first Avenger?
No, because
I
Marvel
wanna go-
Marvel predates Shrek, and the lore of it predates
Yeah, the
Shrek.
comic books.
Nice
predate
try.
Shrek
But the
by a
lore
lot.
Nice
of
try.
Shrek outlives the Marvel comics. 'Cause those
No,
are
it
old-ass
doesn't.
fairy
Yeah, well,
tales.
what's older, Spider-Man or Little Red Riding Hood? I think Little Red Riding Hood.
So,
Thank
okay.
you.
Yeah, but it's
So
still
the
they.
Shrek movie was based on the book called Shrek, and the Shrek book.
Okay, so
Take
how does that
influence-
tie into Marvel?
Wait,
Hey.
Shrek was a book?
hmm
I didn't know that.
But how does that tie into Marvel? Is what I
Oh,
wanna
there's this
know.
cinematic universe. That's it.
They didn't have a cinematic universe. They had 3 movies. It's not a cinematic universe.
Yeah,
There's
dude, but
more
they-
than 3.
But they had there's 4, there's 5, but there's characters.
Yeah, but none of them tie together.
yeah, but there's characters from other properties that are in
Yeah, but
the universe.
none of them tie
Yes,
together.
which is so
No,
bad
no,
about
no,
this.
because
And
the
Boots.
issue is none of those movies tying together to make a bigger story. Puss in Boots is a side story. There have been many
They do in Shrek.
they do many movies that are side stories of other movies, but
What the
and
gumdrop?
that's one of my
You
favorite.
tell me
That-
Gingerbread Man was an original character.
That's one of my favorite lines. But anywho,
That's
I'm
my
saying is
favorite part of the
MC.
movie.
The 3 blind mice are original characters.
Oh.
No, they all come from other stories.
Yeah, but they're not tied in. They didn't make movies to tie them all into a bigger story at hand. Which
Oh, well,
Marvel's
I
the
guess I'm
first
just
one to
saying.
do it.
Captain
They made Shrek-
America.
If
And
they made Shrek more recently, they could have easily done a Shrek cinematic universe.
Sure,
like
but
Three
who's-
Blind Mice origin story?
Yeah, like who's gonna go see the fucking Three Blind Mice origin story? I will sing the song and I know the whole fucking movie.
How'd they get blinded? They stared at the sun too long, or someone came in their
We
eye.
already have
the
3
other.
blind mice. We have fucking Daredevil.
True.
Yeah, well, who cares?
Everybody cares. It doesn't. MCU does not, and MCU is the first of its kind where they tied all the movies together.
That's true. Katzenberg did do DreamWorks.
But you know what Shrek has that the Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't have?
Mike Myers.
That, but also Shrek has a touring rave across the country.
No one needs.
Called, I think, Shrek Fest.
Yeah, I don't need a touring rave for anything.
Dude,
You-
I'm gonna do green face.
went-
Go to Shrek Fest.
I went to one of
You
those
probably
movie
won't be the
snow
only
events,
one.
And it was so much fun.
No, of course not. That's the whole point of Shrek Fest.
I want to go to Shrek Fest so bad.
It can't be offensive because it's not real.
Yeah, it's green. Like, watch someone be like, "Hey, are you a Hulk?" No, motherfucker, I'm Shrek.
I'm the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah. But yeah, you can't compare Shrek to the MCU. It's totally different.
I'm not. I'm saying Shrek was a precursor for the MCU.
Not really. It's not because
Totally was.
It's not because whatever. Like you have Shrek 1, 2, and 3. You know who else has 1, 2, and 3? X-Men. Halloween. You can say Halloween's a precursor to the MCU because there's multiple ones, and it all ties in eventually.
Well,
right?
no,
But no,
because
it doesn't.
there aren't other characters from other properties. It's like if Ripley from Alien.
Really, we
showed up
had
in
Godzilla
Halloween,
versus King
sure.
Kong how many
Alien
times?
versus Predator came out before the Marvel.
Yeah, that
movies.
does.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Doesn't mean it's a
That-
precursor
that
to
was
the.
also,
M-
that was also a precursor.
That doesn't mean it's a
yeah, for King
precursor to
Kong
the
and
MCU.
Godzilla.
Your argument
Sure.
is based on the fact that other characters from other properties showed up in a movie, but that's happened tons and tons and times before in movies. Remember, what was it? Not Freaky Friday. There's a Halloween movie where all the Halloween characters, all the horror characters are in there. I forgot what it's called. It's
No, I
in the
think they're
80s.
based on my
Versus
argument.
Freddy?
I think they're based on my
Jason
argument at this
versus
point.
Freddy?
It wasn't
No
Jason
idea.
versus Freddy. It's another one.
But that's another one.
That's-
AVP, baby. AVP precursor. It was a precursor to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I would like.
the worst. You
When
had some
AVP
shitty arguments.
came
This is the shittiest one.
I made
Ugh.
my dad take me to go see Alien vs Predator the day it came out.
I went with my dad to see Alien vs Predator because you're like, we need to see this shit.
I loved movies like that as a kid. Anything monstery and weird, I made my dad take me.
I remember my dad pulled me out of school at like noon or something because I had to go to a doctor's appointment for something.
Mhm.
And then afterwards, we went and saw The Hobbit, the first Hobbit,
Nice.
in theaters. So that was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
my-
That was pretty cool,
my-
my dad.
My dad let me skip school when Revenge of the Sith came out because it was the last Star Wars movie.
What a movie.
Oh, it should have been.
Well, now it's
Too much
not
money.
at all.
Too much money to be made.
Yeah.
Has speaking
Way
of which,
too much
Speaking
money.
of which, has anybody watched Andor?
I
just
haven't.
started,
I've heard it's outstanding.
I don't know. I wouldn't call it outstanding. For me, I'll call it outstanding. I get why it's paced the way. It's a very slow burn. It's a very, very slow burn.
So is Lord of the Rings.
Not
I've
like
been-
this.
Rings of Power
Oh.
is very
I'm
slow
This-
burn.
2 episodes into Rings of Power. I'm really focused on House of Dragon. But Andor, I need to sit and watch because Diego Luna is one of my original daddies.
He needs to impress me a little bit more because he's not impressive for right now. For me,
Dude, I just don't need a prequel to the prequel sequel. All right, like I just don't
I
need
it.
like I just
I-
don't need.
that's-
This story doesn't need to be told. This story does not need to be told. It's who cares is what I really think about the show.
Where
But
it's
if it's good, if it's good, I'll watch it.
it's. I think it's okay. I think it's going to pick up. There's a reason they released the first 3 episodes all at once because you need to watch them all at once. Because
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
because
Okay.
it's pretty much a really really long first episode. When
Okay,
you
that
actually
makes sense.
look at it, it's a really long first. It drags out, but it has a different tone. It's like okay, it reminds me of Marvel Netflix on Disney.
Great. Okay. I
So it's
I
kind
just
of that
like haven't
tone.
had the energy, and there are too many things on right now. Like
There's a lot of
the
shit
House
going
of
on right
Dragon-
now. By the way,
House of Dragon, Rings of Power, and Andor all being on at the same time is just a lot.
I'll probably
Like,
never watch
Rings
House of
Power,
Dragon.
I'm-
I need to watch Rings of Power.
Dude, it's so
Um,
much.
I heard.
Rings of Power, the first episode, I didn't know how I felt. I liked it a lot better on the second episode, and now I have to catch up on the next 3 weeks.
So the first one was pretty good. I liked the first one. The second one, to my mind, was bad. I was like, ooh, I'm not liking this so far. 3, 4, and 5 have been like, okay, I'm in. I'm in, baby. I'm fucking
what I
in.
You gotta let. Sometimes you gotta let some things breathe.
Yeah, you gotta
House
let
of
it breathe.
Dragon, I'm straight up addicted.
I haven't watched House of Dragon. I should. but I don't have the time. I barely have time to watch wrestling.
That's my other problem. I don't have the time.
I'm doing this is my third of 5 podcasts this week, so
You're welcome.
That's that too.
Those are all shows I don't want to
Mine
watch
be the
while
best
I'm at
of them.
work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I have to listen to your episode.
It's a
video.
It's a fun little review. We started with our age-old "is it racist" argument.
Yep.
Oh,
The live video is out there.
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
And I'm re-releasing the video next week with the graphics and everything edited in.
Okay.
That's actually just been scheduled to YouTube, and the audio is dropping next week as well. I just didn't have time to do anything.
It's
like
perfectly
that yesterday.
fine. But no, we told it's a really quick rebuttal of the argument, and then we move on. So don't worry, Kay. We do not spend like an hour on this.
I'm like, you had a "this is racist" unsupervised.
No, Christian was there. Christian supervised.
Christian was there. Yeah, I was I'm gonna let Ricky say his piece. I'm not gonna rebut and just bring up the argument all over again. Christian can say what he wants, and then we're gonna move on.
And that's what happened. So.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing's funnier than people on TikTok commenting on like a video Christian did of like Morena, and saying how he's not Spanish. I comment underneath, bro, he's Puerto Rican. And then nothing. Don't ever hear from them again.
Yeah, right. Because there's also
I'm still getting likes and views in this fucking video.
Yeah, people like to talk about race. Speaking of which, we have some interesting shit that I'm gonna cover for you guys when we get on the show, because we have a mystery to solve, kids.
Oh, the rabbit.
Oh yeah, it's a lot freakier than you think.
It's not what I think it is. What we talk.
Oh
about.
no,
I know.
I don't know. I did my research in the last 2 hours or so. There's a lot of weird shit that's connecting, and it's.
If new shit has just come out, then I'm very intrigued.
There's shit you probably missed that came out. By the way, speaking of which, as Taquana's ruining everything, did you in particular, Kay, see the Ryan Reynolds nudes?
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Well, I know you haven't seen it yet.
Were they actual nudes? Was it the video?
No, news, not nudes.
News.
So Ryan Reynolds posted on his social media accounts.
Oh, Wolverine's gonna be in the third one, right?
Mm-hmm. No, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
And I knew they couldn't keep him retired forever.
Because they threw a shit ton of money at him, probably.
They're
like, Hugh, you're going to be the MCU.
Mad about it.
Like, Hugh, you're going to be the MCU. We have a bunch of fucking nerds that'll spend all the money on you. You're going to make so much more money than you've ever made in your life. And he's like, I'm in. But no,
well, Hugh Jackman has a very nice run on Broadway right now. He's been in the music. What the
fuck?
What is going on? Jesus.
I don't know.
Close your window, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, no, those are sirens. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah. No, so listen to this. So Ryan Reynolds does this whole speech thing on his social accounts. And it's like, I'm sorry we missed D23. We're really trying to get Deadpool 3 in. And he's like, we've been working really hard. And he does this whole video montage of him, like, walking through the forest, working out real hard, like, in the bathroom trying to take a shit and reading something. And it's like, in his Deadpool outfit, and it's like, honestly, we came to the conclusion that we have nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what we're going to do. And then all of a sudden, you see this body walk in the background while he's sitting on the couch, and it's Hugh Jackman. And he goes, we did have one idea. And he goes, hey, Hugh, you want to do Wolverine again? And Hugh goes, yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, all right. How many zeros, kid? How many zeros? 7? Done.
Oh, man.
Like June 2024.
No, September 6th, 2024.
Oh, I read the UK.
Yeah, you read it. Yeah, it's September 6th, 2024. So yeah, and she came up with another video today where it's Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds on the couch. Like, all right, so we know you have a lot of questions about how is Hugh Jackman back and Wolverine and everything. So let's make one thing straight. Logan is still dead. We're not messing with that timeline that happened in 2029. We're not messing with that. He's still dead. But what is going to happen is, and then as they start to like try to reveal what the plot is, they play "Wake Me Up Before You Go" by Wham the entire time over the voiceover. But it ends like, and yeah, that's it. So thank you, Kevin Feige. Thanks, Kevin Feige. We love you. And then it ends.
So Logan dies in 2029. I never saw Logan. I like.
Did you see
we all
Dead?
know
I mean, we all know
Logan
he
was-
died. I think he.
Logan is great.
Yeah.
I've seen both Deadpool movies.
Well, that's how you know Logan dies. Is he references it in Deadpool 2.
I didn't see the second one.
Well, no, I know that Logan dies, but I didn't know when.
So, Will, you know how Logan dies. So in Deadpool 2, it opens up and you see Logan's death scene in like a spinning toy thing. And
That's
and the
ridiculous.
voiceover is Ryan Reynolds. He goes, "Fuck Wolverine." It's the first thing he says.
I gotta find Deadpool 2. The first one was amazing.
Deadpool 2 is on Disney Plus.
I know it probably is. I know it is.
Yeah, no, Deadpool 2 is hysterical. A lot of great cameos in there too, by the way.
All right, let's get the show on
I'm
the road.
ready to get the show on the road. Kay, are you ready to get the show on the road?
I'm right.
Let's get the show on the road so we can stop talking about MCU theories and Taquan ruining everything for everybody. So anywho, whenever you're ready, Will.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Midnight music.
Coming up this week on Kings of the Rings podcast, fall is here and it is officially Wabbit season. We break down the latest clues in the hunt for the White Rabbit. Plus, Sami Zayn gets invited to the cookout, Saraya turns the page to AEW, and how extreme can Extreme Rules really get? So I guess, folks, we're going to hop into the mystery machine once again because there's still more clues in this mystery of the White Rabbit, and we're going to try to solve it all this week here on Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 310, the Honorary Use, exclusively on Wrestle Addict Radio, and it starts right now.
Music.
Oh, I paid rent today. It was the worst in the world.
I'm
Really? It's the
sorry.
28th.
Yeah,
Where pay rent now?
no, I'm paying it in advance because I get paid tomorrow.
Oh.
So, you know, kind of, I'm messing with my own financial system and everything like that. And plus, I haven't cashed checks from Trivia Night in like 2 months. Anyway, folks, what is going on? This is Kings of Rings podcast.
I pay rent on Monday.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Anyway, what's going on, folks? It's Kings of Rings podcast, episode number 310, the Honorary Use. I, of course, am the King Kahuna here, King Ricky Rose, along with Willie T and the K Murphy. K is back, and you're no longer
I'm
sick, I'm assuming.
Well, I wasn't sick. I blew out my voice at the My Chemical Romance concert because I found pure enlightenment.
K,
So I physically couldn't podcast.
K found their Nirvana. Well, we're happy to have you back, K. And of course, as always, Willie T. Will, how are you, sir?
I'm good, man. A lot going on in my life, but what else is new? It's me, it's Willie T. I did total my first car. That did happen.
Yeah, you did. I learned that on
Totally my
learned
fault.
that on the show when I was a guest on finally.
That's true. That did happen.
Yeah.
Fun.
So,
There's a lot of
yeah, so it is the Honorary Use episode. All of you guys are Honorary Uses tonight. All of you guys that are watching us right now live on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube at Kings of the Rings Podcast or at KOTR _podcast, as well as on the official Wrestle Addict Radio YouTube page. Thank you guys for joining. Please like, share, and subscribe, and also click those notifications so you know when there's going to be a new video up, a new clip, or when we go live next, so you can be the first ones to join in and be a part of a conversation each and every week. So thank you guys for all joining us. The links to all of our fun stuff and all of our other goodies, like our other social media, and the links to our merch are in the description quite below. So, Kay, I don't know if you listened to the show last week, but
No.
there is
Sorry,
a
no.
white rabbit afoot.
I mean, they were booming Rey Mysterio. Who boos Rey Mysterio?
That is also a problem as well.
We're booing Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, man. He's a bad father.
Yeah.
It's because he's not the father. That's why.
Ricky, I had that background of Dumb and Weird on my computer for 4 days before I finally took it off. I went back to this slideshow, and it came up the other day again, and I laughed so hard. That picture still gets me, man. It's a great picture.
Okay, have you seen this Dom and Rhea
yes.
picture? Oh.
Oh yes.
Wha-
What was she whispering to him? And tell me why it's.
She's calling him Poppy in his ear, and he's living for it.
Did anybody tell Buddy about this?
I did not have a
Well-
Paul Walker moment. Stop it.
If Buddy shows up on WWE, we know why.
Fair. I mean, honestly, what a triangle that is. I mean, you have Buddy, who went after Aaliyah, who is now messing around in real life with Rhea, who might also be pegging Dom.
I think that's a great story. We should explore it.
Honestly, I want to see it happen as well. To be like, I kind of want
You want to see Rhea peg Dom?
No, I want to see this story. I want to see that bigger story unfold. Like that's a love. What is it? A love quadrangle?
A rectangle or a square?
Quadrangle. So that all makes sense because quad just means four. So rectangle and square would be quadrangles. Things I learned from geometry way back in 9th grade. Something like that, squared. But anyway, folks, we can talk about Dom in that picture for the entire time. However, we have a mystery to solve. And now, Kay, you probably have been following on social media or at some point. WWE's been leaving QR codes to some random shit going on everywhere. Yeah. And it's now been called the White Rabbit. I've been playing the song called the White Rabbit during commercial breaks, during their live events.
Like the Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yes.
During their during their live events and during commercial breaks of television shows. So the last time we were here, there was a White Rabbit QR code that showed up in an Austin Theory backstage segment, and it led to said who killed the world, and it said you did a little play the Hangman thing. There was a White Rabbit there. Then it had the numbers of 923. Showing up.
Friday.
923 was Friday on SmackDown. So SmackDown was like, there's going to be some giant reveal. There wasn't a giant reveal. There was just another really quick QR code in the middle of the Hit Row and Street Profits segment in the party and backstage. It showed up behind Montez Ford, I believe. That QR code was for coordinates. The specific coordinates that were given were the coordinates to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, which is the location of Monday Night Raw. Okay? Not only did they reveal the coordinates on the White Rabbit, showing up to you first right here, on people's cars outside of the venue were White Rabbit flyers and the coordinates from the QR code.
That's wild.
Okay.
What amazing attention to detail.
Okay, so that shows up. There is more. So we show up on Monday. Okay, right? There's another QR code. Shows up. It's a TikTokish video, and it says "Who Kills the World? You Did." It's a bunch of old clips that showed up. That they just piecemealed together that said "Who Killed the World? You Did" from old WWE footage. On top of during that video were coordinates, and the coordinates led to this picture right here. This is a real life thing that actually happened. It was made by some artist. The coordinates are to this bunny sculpture. Okay, this bunny sculpture is based in Italy. Okay, it's actually decomposed. It was made in like 2016. It's decomposed. It's made.
Can I make a guess?
What's up?
I know who it is.
No,
Santino Marella.
Could you imagine?
It's not a Cobra K.
Could you imagine? It's Italy. There's more to this, okay? Someone saw the location of the bunny, and if you actually put it up there, the address of where this bunny is located is 12083 Brassa Sotana in Italy. I hope I said that right. Here's an interesting thing. 12083 is also the zip code for Greenville, New York. Right next to Greenville, New York, less than 15 miles away, is a place called East Windham.
Oh my
Wyndham?
God!
Yes. Okay. There's more.
I really hope it's not Wyndham.
Okay. There is more. If you actually put this on Google Maps, it shows the outline of where the bunny is, and then a little bit further south from where the bunny is a place called Let Me In.
Shut the fuck up.
I shit you.
And if you go on Google satellite, whatever, it's just Vince McMahon going like this.
Yeah, right. So there's a let me in, and so that was the coordinates in the video. And also in the video was the number 40701. If you look that up in a zip code, it is the address to Corbin, Kentucky. Right next to Corbin, Kentucky is called something called Devil's Creek and Devil's Creek Road. Okay.
Baron Corbin?
No.
Is that who it is? It's Baron
No.
Corbin?
So
He's Bunny
Can you
Corbin?
imagine? Buddy
Happy
Corbin?
Corbin?
Hoppy Corbin.
Hip Hop Corbin, yes. Okay. So there's
And he just dresses as the Easter Bunny?
So there's more
Ooh.
to this. So Devil's Creek Road, and Devil's Creek was also made into a book. It's kind of based on factual events. But here's an excerpt from the book called Devil's Creek, which was written by some guy named Todd something. Anywho, it says about 15 miles west of Stafford, Kentucky lies Devil's Creek. According to the local legend, there used to be a church out there, home to the Lord's Church of Holy Voices, a death cult where Jacob Masters preached the gospel of a nameless God. And like most legends, there's truth buried among the roots and bones. In 1983, the church burned to the ground following a mass suicide. Among the survivors were Jacob's 6 children and their grandparents, who banded together to defy their former minister. Dubbed the Stafford Six, these children grew up amid scrutiny and ridicule, but their infamy has faded over the last 30 years. Now their ordeal is all but forgotten, but Jacob Masters is nothing more than a scary story told around campfires. For Jack Tremblay, one of the 6, memories of that fateful night have fueled a successful art career and a lifetime of nightmares. When his grandmother, Imogen, dies, Jack returns to Stafford to settle her estate. What he finds waiting for him are secrets Imogen kept in his youth, secrets about his father and the church, secrets that can no longer stay buried. So that is an excerpt about what Devil's Creek is. So this continues on.
Jesus, there's more?
There is more to this whole Devil's Creek, into the whole braid thing. So someone on Twitter put together a whole list of White Rabbit clues that they could find out at the time, and I'm going to read them for you. It's 13 of them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Someone needs to get themselves a girl.
No, but this is interesting stuff for me. For me, this is one of the most compelling things that WWE has done in a very, very, very long time.
It's pretty cool. A little overkill, but cool.
So get this. They're also selling White Rabbit merchandise now as well. So it says, number 1, here's the clues that they think it might lead to Bray Wyatt. On July 4th, Bray tweeted on Twitter asking if anyone knew anything about Self, Arkansas, and if anyone local could navigate to the Devil's Hole. Info found was a page on undergroundozarks.com. The page forum has an admin by the name of White Rabbit. In the first QR code, we can see the White Rabbit jump to select letters to play Hangman. First 5 letters the rabbit spelled was demon. Could reference to the Devil's Hole or the Fiend, or could also be Demon Finn. Number 3, the question in that first QR code Hangman game was who killed the world. The answer to this was you did. And in July 15th, 2015, uploaded an interview where Michael Cole was interviewing Bray Wyatt. In that interview, Bray said, "I did not make the world the way it is. You did." Number 4, the font style in the answer to the question you did matched the font style that was used for Wyatt's shirts. While White Rabbit is played for the live audience, the area is dark with red lights like the old Fiend entrance. In Bray's Twitter bio, it says, "He who opens the door below," matching the rabbit hole that leads down. Bray's Instagram pic has the same checkered pattern as the video from the QR codes and is upside down as it is in the film Alice in Wonderland as Alice falls. In the poster for Extreme Rules, this is the interesting one, in the matchup poster where it shows who's fighting who, people are alleging that Bray's lantern and fireflies are in the background. That is an interesting one. You have to look on Twitter for that one. In an episode of the Firefly Funhouse in October of 2020, Bray was dressed as the Mad Hatter while Alexa Bliss wore a black and witch checkered dress, making references to Alice in Wonderland. In another QR code that the rabbit hops through the door, and the word patricide appears. The word patricide means the killing of one's father. In an old FCW promo, Bray speaks of killing his father. In the QR code on Raw from this past Monday, it starts the same way Bray's WrestleMania match started with John Cena for the Firefly Funhouse match, which I'll have to look back at the WrestleMania to figure it out.
How do these people people remember all this?
Did a lot of
shit?
research. In the same QR code from Raw also showed up number 40701. That is zip code for Corbin, Kentucky. When you Google zip code, it also shows hotels near there, which is the Baymont by Wyndham, like his real name, Wyndham. Also, Corbin, Kentucky was also location when in January of 2020, The Fiend beat The Miz to defend the Universal title. And the last one that we have here, on YouTube, there is an account called White Rabbit Records that is 15 years old. On the account, it has the music video of White Rabbit, which was uploaded 15 years ago. Just this week, a second video was posted to that account with the number 04062. The number is the zip code to Wyndham, Maine.
That's really weird.
I hope it's not Bray Wyatt.
Well, here's the catch about this as well. The Mad Hatter himself, I'll call him, Triple H, has gone on record and said, there's somebody that's going to be revealed that no one's talking about at all. So it may not be Bray. It could be a whole slew of people. Who the fuck knows? But also, get this. When the QR code in the video came up on Monday on Raw, somebody looked at the coding of the website. And within the coding of the website were the words, "No man is ever truly good, no man is ever truly evil," the opening lyrics to Aleister Black's Root of All Evil song when he was in NXT.
One of the best entrances.
So with all of that being said, could it be Bray? Could it be Aleister? Could it be both of them? Aleister apparently has gone on record and denied that, like, his release, that he'll probably be back in AEW.
Yeah, sure.
You know, Fretz thinks Aleister is a red herring. You know,
Aleister could be red herring. Honestly, I would be both and just call themselves the litter.
no,
Like,
Is that what you
I
call?
also heard-
Is that what you call baby rabbits like together? A
I
litter?
don't believe so.
I don't know actually.
I don't know.
Like this.
I'll have to-
What's a litter then? A litter is like a group of some kind of babies.
Dogs, cats?
Litter of cats.
Taquan, let me know.
Taquan will find out.
Guy
Do
knows
some homework,
everything.
Taquan. Find out what a litter comes from.
Yeah, dude, thanks, Taquan. This guy needs some. Whoever put that list together needs some pussy, like Taquan does. He gets all the
I
pussy
don't
in college.
think he does. He's
The return of Curtis
with
Axel.
us on Wednesday nights.
Also a Wednesday. Who gets laid on
Really?
Wednesdays?
Wing night.
I used to wing night. Wing night was my favorite night of
Yeah,
the week when
come
I was
on.
drinking.
Was that a social?
Yeah. Did you not go to wing night?
Wing night. All right.
I didn't go to wing
Wow.
night. That was before my time.
Let me put you on wing night real quick. Wing night at the Miller Place Napper Tandies, now called Recipe 7. You pay $13 and you are given a wristband and a solo cup. That solo cup is filled with beer from 8 to 10 o'clock. It does not get close to empty. And they provide you with unlimited wings. You pick teriyaki or buffalo, and they just keep the wings coming.
God, I wish I went to wing
Yeah,
night.
you do.
Because social was legit 21 and up.
Yes,
I
it
remember
was.
that.
We were very strict on that.
So even if I think it closed after my freshman year and I couldn't
Sounds
go
about right.
regardless. Yeah.
But what, like, wing night, after wing night, so after 10 o'clock is just, it was always 2 for $5 Miller Lights, and some nights it was free Jello shots.
God damn, no wonder the place went out of business.
No,
No,
it
this is
went
a
out of
Napper
business for a
Tandies.
couple of other reasons. I'll talk about it later.
I'm talking about a different place.
Wait, hold on. Before we start anything, we have been. I need to find out if it's legit. I'm probably not, but there's somebody on the YouTube commenting, going by the name of Jim Cornette.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we do. What's up, Corny?
Corny?
You bastard, you run the dirt sheets. Yeah, we do, baby. Tell Disco we said what's up.
Seriously.
Fucking asshole. Piece of shit. I like Disco, but Corny, you suck, bro.
So
I hope you and Russo kiss.
could you imagine? But no, so dude, I mean, a lot of signs point to Bray, but could
Litter is correct. Thank you,
shut up.
Taquan.
All right. A lot of signs point to Bray, but could it be somebody else, or could it be a group of people?
I wouldn't honestly, dude. WWE's kind of going with the buddy system lately, and I'm kind of about it.
You said buddy system?
The buddy system, like everyone has got a buddy. AEW had the buddy system for a long time.
I loved our buddy system. Yes.
A lot of people are teaming up in WWE as well. Like I love the Honorary Oos thing. I mean, I think Bray's the obvious choice, but I mean, who else could it be? Who's not on TV? Like this, who needs another spooky gimmick?
Do we think it's like a return? Like return to the company? Or who's injured?
It's Nia Jax and nobody cares.
What if? All right.
It's Nia Jax. It's Nia Jax and the Velveteen Dream, the Velveteen Rabbit.
No.
That's
I don't
a lot.
want that.
That's a lot. That's a little,
EC3, turn it down. He's trying to control his narrative.
EC3 is the only one left in that narrative.
That's what I mean. That's the joke, Ricky. Thank you. I mean, who else could it be?
Besides, I mean, I like the fact that it could be Aleister. It would kind of make sense, and it could also be the reason why they would be dragging it out if Aleister has to wait some time. To come back.
I doubt Aleister will legally be able to go on the show. That's my only concern with Aleister would be really cool. I would love to see it. I personally think Aleister would be better than Bray, even though Bray would be a good swerve. But the guy, as far as we know, is still under release on a contract with AEW. Now it's rumored that he asked for his release, which TK may have granted, but I doubt he would have let him go without like a non-compete for WWE for a certain amount of time.
Do you think that their standard contracts include non-compete clauses?
Yeah.
I mean, TK's a terrible businessman, so anything's possible. Like the guy is just not to run a business, and he's not a good leader, in my opinion. But I honestly have no idea. If he's smart, I'd be like, listen, I'll let you go, but you can't wrestle for another promotion for the remainder of your contract.
What if it's just a non-compete for WWE?
Or for WWE, because he has in his contract currently. I think he can compete for other promotions.
I think that's in everybody's contract for AEW.
Yeah, like they are contracted, but they are also independent contractors to go elsewhere. Except for WWE, which is probably more on WWE's end than their end.
Yeah, that is very, very true. But I know besides Aleister, Bray, I mean, Corbin hasn't shown up in a while. Last time we saw Corbin, he was being picked up in a limo that looked like JBL's limo.
So where has he been?
Zelina Vega hasn't been around in a very, very long time.
I don't think it's her.
Which also fused the Aleister stuff.
It's clearly Heath Slater.
Honestly, if it was Heath, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be...
Dude.
It's John Cena's heel turn.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine?
That would be amazing.
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine?
It's Hulk Hogan again.
No.
He just comes hopping out to the ring in a polo stick.
It's Mr. America Hulk Hogan.
Hopping.
Mr. America Hulk Hogan.
Remember that when he came out as Mr. America, he was suspended.
Yeah. How can you forget?
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly too late now, but I think Paige would have been a really good person.
Paige is the White Rabbit. Are you basing that because she's pale?
Yes. This is my den, or wherever rabbits live in.
Maybe it's a caller from UK.
They all went to NXT.
Yeah.
I know. But I'm saying, is there anyone that might have been brought back?
No, Ilya Dragunov already came back, and he is in the NXT title scene.
Oh.
So, anyway, folks, it remains a mystery. It's going to continue on into SmackDown, and who knows when it's going to end. It might end at Extreme Rules. It might not. There's a lot going on in the fall.
This Extreme Rules card.
Oh, we're going to talk about. Don't hold the phone on that. Okay.
Holding.
Hold the phone now. We're gonna get to how Extreme Rules has fucking gotten, because it is absolutely passing. Before we get to that, Paige is back, kind of, maybe, we don't know.
Yeah, interesting.
Can I say something controversial yet brave?
Sure.
Please.
I don't give a fuck.
Honestly, that's not controversial.
That's not controversial or brave.
That's fact.
It's like It's okay to be disappointed, Kay, because I think I can speak for Ricky. We're pretty disappointed.
Yeah, I think our reaction on the show last week was pretty like, really? Yeah.
Why? Like, you know Triple H's in charge, right?
I'm so glad I didn't go to fucking Grand Slam.
It was a good show.
It was decent.
I enjoyed the show.
I enjoyed it, but like
Meltzer gave the main event. Meltzer gave the sorry to cut you off, but Meltzer gave the main event 5.5 stars.
The main event was incredible. Like, it was one of my favorite matches in like a long time, but I didn't give a fuck if I was there in person. You know, like there's some shows where I'd be like, oh, that sucks that I missed it. No, did not care, and it was so close to my. It's so close to my house.
Yeah. My friend from work went, and she said it was incredible. And she also has they go with a friend who's handicapped. They get the handicap seats.
Oh, so much more space.
They get so much room. I was like, man, it sucks your friend is in a wheelchair, but it's awesome you get the space.
Yeah.
So she said the card was incredible. Rampage was awesome. Like, the show didn't get until 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I didn't go.
I just wish that they had made it something outside of a Dynamite. Like, if you're gonna run this every single year,
make it a pay-per-view, man.
Yeah, make it something worth going to for. It's a unique. I said this last week, but it's a unique enough setup that no one's ever done before. I've never seen wrestling in a tennis stadium.
It's a great venue.
Yeah. It was so much fun.
The sound bounces off. It's very loud.
Well, I think it has to be because tennis is not a loud sport, so you gotta have to make the acoustics worthwhile.
Yeah, the acoustics were phenomenal.
I hope that Arthur Ashe was better staffed this year, because when we went,
it was apparently it was. There was better merch was better, food was better, lines were better, it was more organized. That's
they
what I heard.
They probably figured it out because that was probably the first wrestling event ever in the stadium. And they're like, we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But Saraya's showing up. I don't even know if she's cleared. I heard from someone that she's not cleared yet.
Let me see. If she's...
Could you imagine if she's just a manager? Like, how stupid would that be?
If she's not cleared, it makes sense why she would go to AEW, because I think, this is just me thinking, I think that they wanted Paige back in the ring, and they were going to have her on TV as just a managerial thing, because like that kind of shot itself in the fucking head the first time she did it.
I think she's close to being cleared.
That's true, but she's not 100% cleared yet, and so
yeah, I mean, as long as she's not wrestling Sasha, she should be fine.
Listen, it was a freak accident. I've seen the video.
Yeah, I know. I'm not Sasha.
Blame the turnbuckle. Happened on Long Island too, by the way. It was at the Nassau Coliseum.
Nassau Coliseum.
I almost went to that.
Yeah. But I do think that she just wants to be in the scene. I think WWE was going to have her as a managerial thing. I mean, when she was a SmackDown, like assistant GM or whatever, she did a great job as an on-screen personality. But I think that's still that itch to wrestle. I think WWE wasn't probably going to clear her anytime soon until she got, all the clearing that she needed and testing and all that shit.
I mean, WWE needs a Paige though.
They need that character.
She probably gets more freedom.
Yeah, like
she can do Twitch and stuff still with AEW.
Well,
that probably was a big
WWE
thing too.
lessened their stance on it. Well, Triple H lessened the stance on it, so a lot of personalities like AJ and stuff still have brought back their Twitch and shit.
And she can use. So she's dating Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse. So that's a Falling in Reverse song. That's her.
Yeah, I thought they were married or getting married.
I guess I don't know if they're engaged or married, but like
no.
They've been.
But I'm interested to see what she does. She's a great talent.
She's still young, technically.
Way before her time. She's probably my age, a little older, maybe.
I thought she was like my age.
In New Orleans, when she won the Divas title, she was like 19.
I was not 19.
Yeah.
What year was that?
23rd.
I'm just gonna do WE Paige. She is 30.
So yeah, she's a little older than you.
Just turned 30 in August.
She's a year younger than me.
What a smoke! Good God.
Yeah.
She used to smoke before the surgery.
Dude, her brother's name is Zach Zodiac.
Mm-hmm. You never saw the movie that The Rock produced about her?
I loved.
No, I didn't watch.
Where Zelina Vega plays AJ Lee.
I did see that. That's a little weird.
It worked out on camera.
I bet.
It was a good movie. I liked it a lot.
It's a good little introduction to wrestling movie for somebody who doesn't understand wrestling.
Literally.
And Vince
I
Vaughn is
like
in
how
as a
Paige stuck
WWE coach, which is really funny.
she stuck her tongue out a lot. Oh, he was Bill DeMott,
Yeah, but like a respectable version.
not a
Yeah, not a
douchebag.
douche. So
She also brought back the "This Is My House."
yeah, so it's not her house anymore, but it could be her house. Who knows? Maybe she'll be the new pillar or something.
She's renting.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell Saraya's doing, but hey, she's back. As long as she's happy, good for her. You know, I see her back in WWE somewhere down the road.
Have fun wrestling Britt Baker and no one
All
else.
the time. All.
Or I think they might, or they could use her to get the TBS title off Jade and have Jade go
I
to the
swear to
women's
God, if Jade drops the Saraya, like,
Who is Jade gonna drop to though?
Who cares? That women's division is
yeah,
garbage.
it's bad. Jade needs to leave AEW.
Apparently, there's a lot of heat on Britt backstage too. That's what
I'm
I
not
heard.
surprised by that at all.
Yeah, like
Sounds
Britt-
like a huge cut.
Britt
But-
Baker is not liked, and she has real heat with Thunder Rosa. And apparently, I don't even know if
Well,
I
didn't
believe
Britt Baker
this, but
win the
apparently-
title back? Like, she unified the titles essentially and took it from Tony?
Did she?
What?
I don't know. Did she? I skipped the
When?
women's match.
I don't know, because the only thing I know
thought
from.
Tony retained.
Did
Tony retained?
retain? I don't know. Because all I saw from the women's match was Saraya show. That's the only clip that they've shown. They showed nothing
Britt
about the
got
women.
Britt got mad bloody during the match. So after Tony retained, she went on. She attacked Tony, and then what's her face? Jamie Hayter came out to like help Britt,
Oh, that's what it was?
and
Yeah.
and then eventually the music hit, and it was really. Oh, I'm sorry. At one point, Athena came out, and then after a while, random music hit out of nowhere. And then it was. I thought it was really awkward.
It
honestly.
sounds like
her
poor
music
booking.
hit. Yeah, like her music hit, and Saraya came out and started like, and she got in the
Like-
ring, and everyone got out of
Stuck
the
her
ring.
tongue out a
Yeah,
lot.
didn't say this is her
Yeah,
house, you
kept
know.
kept saying it was her house, and like she's supposed to speak tonight.
It's just so weird. Like, I get Britt Baker's like your top female star and overshadowing your women's champion Tony Storm and everything, but usually for something big like that, like a Saraya or formerly known as Paige showing up, wouldn't you want them to show up against the champion?
Well, the champion's hurt. Thunder Rosa.
No,
She's
no.
the interim champion.
Oh yeah, but so would you want her to show up against the person holding the belts?
Well,
At a
she's a
time-
face though.
Okay, fair, but like, it's still weird to me.
Yeah, well,
It's-
DMD's the bigger star.
By booking,
Not saying much.
Yeah, I'm saying. Yeah, it's just, all right, let's move on from this. In totally unannounced news as well, the Garganos are back. Literally, the Poison
Yay.
Pixie Candace, who
Yo,
looks
she
stellar.
looks better.
Yeah.
Better than when she left, dude. She's in better shape. I don't know how these women do it.
They're athletes.
They pop out a kid, next thing you know, like, what kid?
I mean, look at Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans popped out a kid, and you can't tell the fucking difference.
You know, I haven't seen her on TV in a while, so.
She was on SmackDown against Liv. But I'm happy. It's really funny. Again, another unannounced segment. It was Nikki ASH was in the ring, and all of a sudden, Candice's music hit out of nowhere. And I don't know what's with the Garganos and debuting in Canada and not telling anybody.
Which music was it?
It was her.
Her old
It was
music?
her old music. Yeah.
No,
No, not that one. Not that one. No, it's when it was her Poison Pixie music. Hence why she
The
has the
heel music?
wings. When she went
I don't
heelless
remember.
and put the wings on, she's changed her music in NXT.
God, I don't remember.
I'm
I'll have to go back and I'll find
You do
it.
know what this means, Kay Murphy.
What?
The family's back.
We need Indy. Where's Indy?
Not that family, at all. I meant the way is back in random.
Yeah, that's what I
form.
meant. Way.
That didn't sound like the way at all. But the way is back in a random form. But I like Candace showing up. There's a lot of debuts on Raw. There's not really much going on for SmackDown, so I think SmackDown is going to have a bit of an influx. But I'm happy that Candace is back. And we should have known.
Could I make a future shock?
Sure.
I'm predicting a future mixed tag feud between Candice and Johnny and Cody and Brandy.
That would have been great until you said Brandy, and like I don't want that.
What other
Will,
woman?
what the hell are you doing?
Is this the music?
No, turn the music. Turn the music. We'll talk about it later.
That's the way. trying to find it, dude. No, I'm stuck in my head.
Focus, goddammit. Anywho, but I think there's other couples that they can feud with. You can do Candice and Johnny versus Miz and Marie. So Miz isn't dead by Dexter Lumis.
I do love this Dexter and Miz stuff. It's really funny.
Oh, so they were in Edmonton. He dressed up. Miz had his own security team, and he called them Miz Force.
Miz Force?
And they all got
That's
taken
pretty funny.
out. Like halfway through the show, they all got taken out. And Dexter Lumis was hiding. He was dressed up as an Edmonton Oiler in a hockey jersey.
Oh my god.
And then he choked Miz out and started petting his hair. But no, I'm happy.
Poor
I'm happy
Miz.
Candice is back. It was an unannounced return, which I think was great. Really interesting pop. Also, more interesting, she beat Nikki ASH, and this is the first time after a match that Nikki ASH was so upset that she actually took her mask off and like threw it to the ground, which could be a sign of positive things to come. Maybe she's drawing a little bit more sanity, but
He's the White Rabbit.
Yo, what if
That would be
Sanity
crazy.
came back?
what's up?
What if Sanity came back?
Alexander Wolf is still yet to be signed, so
Out of all the people from Insanity, that's who you bring up?
what do you think? Eric Young? Eric Young's too busy in Impact.
Or Killian Dane,
Well,
whatever his name
Alexander
is?
Wolf would probably go back to Imperium.
Wasn't he a Forgotten Son?
No, Alexander Wolf was part of Sanity, then he went to Imperium. And Killian Dane was a part of Sanity. Then he
Oh, that's right. Then they kicked him out.
then
I
they
forgot.
kicked
I
him out
forgot they
because they
did
were
that.
gonna release him.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and then Killian Dane was part of Sanity. Then he went on his own, and he had that thing with Rockstar Spud.
Yeah,
Now. I know
released
he's
both
married-
of them.
He's married to Nikki.
He is married to Nikki's as well too, which I don't know how that worked, but hey, more power to the motherfucker.
She likes him hairy.
And yeah, I guess she does. Nikki in like I feel like Nikki the person is interesting as fuck.
Guys, I got it. The White Rabbit, I got it.
What?
It's Lars Sullivan.
Yeah, no. No. Triple H is not letting him back. You have a better chance of the Velveteen Dream with all of his controversy currently right now than Lars Sullivan. But moving on, how quick are the Honorary shirts
Ugh.
selling?
Amazing. Incredible.
All right, so Kay, did you
This
watch
segment
this
was
segment?
so amazing.
No.
All right, so do you want to explain the segment? Or do you want me to do it? Will?
So, like, they all pretty much came out.
With from brand new
And-
We the One shirts, which look fucking fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, they're graphic too with the Usos behind him, and the rendering is really cool.
Rikishi gave him a nod too.
Rikishi did the Four Brothers, which was really funny. Yeah. So Roman essentially says, "Sami, I never want to see you wearing a Bloodline shirt again, like ever."
Well, no. So here's what
Take it-
happened before that. So we did this whole thing. He said that because I do want to explain the whole thing. He explained why Solo showed up after like weeks. He was like, "Oh, the elders sent Solo to protect me," essentially.
Okay.
That's the explanation. And Solo's like, "I acknowledge you, my tribal chief." Blah 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 blah. And the segment's about to end, and the entire time, Sami's the only one who's wearing the wrong shirt. By the way, he was wearing the original Bloodline shirt. And
Yeah.
everybody else is wearing the We the One shirt. So that automatically stood out. And then Sami goes, hold on. I want to, acknowledge you, blah, 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 blah. And says all of his shit. And, like, it's clearly wrong timing. And Roman's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you here, Sam? Like, he's totally, like, just berating him. And honestly, Will, you're probably the only one that's going to understand this. It reminds me of when you're pledging somebody.
A little bit. Yeah.
Like right,
a little bit,
right
yeah.
when you're about to turn that switch and be like, "Oh no, we're good."
We're fucking with
Yeah.
you. Get the milk.
Yeah, and so And so that's what happened. Jay Uso is all coked out on the side, waiting to just fucking pounce. And
He's so mad.
fucking...
So they hazed him.
Huh?
Is it Jimmy? Or I think it's Jimmy who's pissed.
No, it's Jay.
It's Jay?
Because main event Jay Uso, he's the one that's... And then Jimmy's the one that came
That's
back
right,
in.
right. Jimmy's like, what party?
Yeah, exactly. Like, we're cool.
Jimmy's like, Sammy, you drive. Hey, Oos, you drive, Oos, hey.
Yeah, so Roman's like, in fact, he says, I don't never want to see you in a shirt again. And then Jay Uso pounces and literally
They rip it off.
forcibly
Yeah,
rip the shirt off Sami.
It was pretty good.
And like,
You get this one instead.
yeah, he's like, we got you your brand new shirt, and it says Honorary Oos, and it's already sold on the shop, and I'm surprised it hasn't sold out yet. But
and then, dude, it's the hug.
you know,
He dabs up Solo, he dabs up Jimmy, Jay to kind of like look at each other. And then he hugs Roman. The hug of Roman was just like, all right.
I can argue right now that Sami Zayn might be the most entertaining wrestling character at the moment.
Oh yeah, he's great.
And you know what it was before he got the new shirt, because this totally came out of nowhere. This had the stench of like a humiliation segment, like a bark like a dog segment.
Yeah.
Like it had that sound. I was like, oh, where's this going? Like I was like, this is about to be real bad, isn't it?
Kiss my ass club.
Yeah. And then they turned it around with the shirt, and I was like, wow, what a swerve. Roman might be a future actor. Oh, apparently there's only small and 3XL left for the Honorary Oos shirts on WWE Shop.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's probably the hottest selling shirt right now. Everybody wants to be an Honorary Oos. Sam was also the only one not wearing red shoes either, which is also interesting. But yeah, Honorary Oos. I can't believe it. Kay, are you yawning or are you surprised?
I'm yawning,
Okay, fair
sorry.
enough. Fair enough. And I will say this, Will. I might be turning the page on Liv Morgan.
Oh yeah?
I saw her performance because she's facing Ronda at Extreme Rules in the only Extreme Rules match on the card.
Which is fine.
That's
No problem. They can main event. Fine.
Which is perfectly fine.
No problem.
She did a flying senton from the top rope onto a table on the floor level on Lacey Evans. I was like, wow, that's fucking nuts. And she looked like she belonged in an Extreme Rules match.
Oh.
Like you know how some wrestlers they can't really do one-on-ones, like they don't shine on one-on-one matches, they shine in other gimmicky shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think Liv is that type of wrestler.
I mean, I don't want her to be bad.
I don't want her to be bad either.
Yeah. We'll see. Liv Morgan is still very I don't see what people see in her still.
I don't either.
I think I'm the problem.
Kay, do you see something in Liv Morgan?
I like her as a person, but I don't believe her as a long-term champion.
Gotcha.
Dude, I feel like Liv Morgan would be like the girl in the sorority I really like, but she's just the one person that's like, fuck, Liv's coming. Liv's coming to the mixer.
Nah, she definitely fit into a sorority.
She would. I'm not saying she wouldn't. She could definitely fit in a sorority, a submission sorority at that. But she'd be like the annoying one. It's like, oh, fuck, Liv's here.
I don't see her as the annoying one. Maybe because I watch too much
I think
up,
she's
down,
annoying.
down. What's up?
Maybe.
Yeah, because I see her what her actual dumbass character, personality is, and I'm like, wow, you're just a goofball. So, but that doesn't translate when she wrestles. She looks weak when she wrestles. But in the Extreme Rules match, she looked fantastic. It's probably because she hit that fucking flying senton through the table perfectly on Lacey Evans.
I still think Ronda's taking that belt.
Oh, I think so too as well. If Liv wins, it's a huge statement win.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Moving along to this. So it is official. We're going to get Drew versus Karrion in a strap match at Extreme Rules. Bless you.
Thank
I
you.
know that's how you feel about strap
Love
matches. But I like it.
Honestly, I'm about this one. As long as there's no turnbuckles, I'm about it.
What do you mean, as long as there's no turnbuckles? You mean...
Are
you talking about a four corners match?
No. Like a strap match typically is you gotta touch all four corners.
No, that's a four corners match.
No, that's a strap
that
match.
is
Like
a
Savio Vegas
four
don't
We
corners
have
work.
this
match.
debate every time.
A four corners match is when you have to touch all four corners and you're strapped together. Same thing as like a bull rope. What was it, like a bull rope match or something like that?
Full rope match. No,
the
I'm pretty
strap
sure
match is you're just tied together by a strap.
that's what I hope it is.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure most of them have been the turnbuckle thing. Taquan, you can correct me on that.
Those are called strap matches. He says those are called strap matches too. I
Yeah.
differentiate strap match and four corners. Like I understand that they both have straps in them, but what differentiates is that there's four corners. Like, you have to touch all four corners.
I've never heard it called a four corners match.
They had four corners matches before in WWE. They've had them multiple times. Some four corners matches they did where you had to like every time they touched the corner, a different light would show up. Like a green light would be for one wrestler, and a red light would be for another wrestler. That's a four corners for me.
Yeah, and they're still attached by a strap, chain, rope, or what have you.
Correct. Yes.
Right, but I'm pretty sure it's called those strap matches.
I've heard them called four corners. We have to look back at it, but
Well, either way, I hope it's not touching the corners. That's the one thing I just don't like with these matches.
yeah, it's stupid.
It's just like I get it because it's just like they're attached and you gotta tug of war. It's a different kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think the match, I don't think it needs that kind of stipulation. The strap itself is like that fucker hurts.
Yeah, it does.
And it still leaves you room to get a kendo stick or a chair or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It still leaves room for creativity. I think the four corners kind of stunts creativity. It kind of hinders it. It hinders the gender, if you will.
It does hinder the gender. We should make that a thing, hindering the gender. It does hinder the gender. I like it. Kay, what are your thoughts on strap matches?
They're fine. They're not my favorite, but I don't hate them.
Yeah, so there's a lot of gimmicky shit going on next.
I'm glad it's on the card. It's going to be a physical match, which is great. So
Yeah.
I'm glad Extreme Rules has stipulations
And you
again.
know what it's going to do? It's going to hide the weaknesses of Cross.
He was never known as a bad worker, though. Was he? I don't remember. Did I hate his
he
work?
wasn't.
I think I hated his work. I think his matches
He's
were always very
boring.
bland.
Yeah, they
to
were
me.
bland.
His matches were pretty boring. Maybe you're right.
It's not that he's a bad. He's a boring worker.
I haven't seen him wrestle in a while.
It's
Him and Keith Lee, I think, were good.
They were boring. The first time they
I
were
don't
boring.
remember.
The second time they were better.
Yeah, okay.
But moving along from that, so we got a strap match, and we have Judgment Day kind of being relevant again. And
Dude, they're very relevant. I was like, oh, now I get it.
What happened?
Well,
I quit, baby.
well, here's what's going to happen. So Finn has been courting AJ Styles to join Judgment Day, and AJ Styles literally gave Finn no, he did not do that. We'll cut it out. he literally.
It's a sex tape we'd all watch.
Right.
You know
Kay
it.
would watch that a million times over.
Oh fuck yeah, I would.
I'd peek.
So Finn Balor AJ literally gave Finn the finger on live TV at the end of Raw, because on the 10 o'clock hour. And so Judgment Day attacked him after AJ had a match with Sami Zayn. And as you see in this picture here, Kay, they're about to step on his neck, and Finn stopped himself from doing so. And he's like, I'm your friend, AJ. I would never do that. Finn is getting tons better at being the leader of Judgment Day.
Is he? That's
He's
good.
getting his personality is now coming out a lot more.
I think I noticed it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
His promo was better. Because at first it was kind of like, oh, you can do better than this. And now it's like, oh, okay, he's coming around. And honestly, I think Dom helps. Because you know what? They weren't looked very strong before Dom joined. Like they were losing all the time.
Correct. Yeah.
And now they have Dom and they're winning and they're actually taken seriously. It's like, okay, wins and losses sometimes do matter.
Yeah, and also I know you came miss, and you probably will miss it too. So Seth had a match against Rey Mysterio to kick off Raw, and Dominic was at ringside.
I mean, they were booing Rey Mysterio. Who boos Rey Mysterio?
So they did a callback and a little bit of a deep cut. Seth looked at Dominic and he gave him a fist bump.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Because he was
funny.
like, you get it now. So Judgment Day is relevant. As soon as they were trying to beat up AJ Styles, good old Edge has...
Bonus day! I say clearly.
has made his 4th return this year, apparently. Come back.
Wait, what do you mean?
Edge came back to save the day.
Came back from what?
Nothing, but he's back.
He got beat up a few weeks ago.
Yeah, he got beat up a few weeks ago.
That doesn't mean it's a return.
It's a return for Edge.
It's a run-in. It's a run-in.
Yeah, run and return. They both have R's in them.
He's just going to work. Okay.
It's a run turn.
It's a run turn. It's a run. I like that. They probably call it back. Edge's gonna do a run turn this week. Oh, well, it's been a while.
That's why he's the rated R superstar.
There you go, the king of run turns.
The R has so many meanings. The rated return superstar. The rated run-in superstar. And he fucked Lita superstar.
Yeah, he did. That's not an R though. That's just fact. Anywho, he challenges the leader of Judgment Day, Edge, Finn Balor, to a match at Extreme Rules. But not only any match, an I Quit match at Extreme Rules.
Edge versus Finn?
Yes. So that leads me to my future shock, or our future shock segment this week about how extreme is Extreme Rules about to get. Because right now, on the card for Extreme Rules, we have an Extreme Rules match for SmackDown Women's Championship. We have a ladder match, Bianca versus Bayley, for the Raw Women's Championship. We have a strap match. We have a fight pit match, and we now have an. We have.
Oh, the fight pit's gonna be fucking awesome.
Who's in the fight pit?
Who do you think?
Seth Riddle.
Seth and Riddle.
Oh my god.
Seth and Riddle in the fight pit. And now you have an I Quit match. There is literally no regular match on this card. It is like if I was booking this pay-per-view on WWE 2K.
GM mode.
No, there's not even that many features in GM mode yet. It needs to expand. Listen to me, WWE 2K.
Yeah, I'm glad I stopped playing that game.
It's a fun game. It's like being in Universe. It was like if I was doing something in Universe mode.
Well, once I upgrade my graphics card for Christmas, I'm gonna start playing again.
Yeah, it's a fun time. So here's my next question. What other gimmicky matches are we going to see at Extreme Rules? There are so many gimmick matches on this card. I don't know how long this shit's going to take. I also am considering going to Philly for a fucking weekend for this shit.
When is it?
Next... Our go-home show's next week.
Wait, am I here next weekend?
I'm going to be in Salem next weekend.
Looking at witches and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, our go-home show is next week. So we're going to do the go-home to Extreme Rules.
So it's the 8th. It's the 8th?
Mm-hmm.
The 9th?
The 9th.
Columbus Day?
Because Raw's going to be at Barclays the next night.
Oh, shit. Ricky, you want to take a road trip?
It's going to be rough, dude, because that's also the weekend of Comic-Con. I haven't bought my Comic-Con tickets yet, but I'm still considering. But I'm also still considering road tripping to Philly.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's going to be a really good
honestly,
show.
Will, the suite tickets aren't that expensive. Remember we sat in suite level?
I do, but driving home that Sunday night, well, do I have Monday off? No, I don't. I'm working Columbus Day.
Ooh.
I'm working Columbus Day.
It's not that bad of a drive.
Let me check right now on Google Maps. This is
If
literally
I
the
wasn't going to
decision.
be in Salem, I would go to Philly.
Oh my god, it's under 2 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not that bad of a drive for you. Like if you can get me to if I can get to Hoboken, which is not that hard for me.
Then I would just drop you at the path at like 1 a.m.
Exactly. It'd be like have fun.
And I just wake up for work the next. Honestly, dude.
You guys should go.
Keep me posted. They've updated. Apparently, they updated the suite level at Wells Fargo Center. I was looking the other day.
October. It is October 8th.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet because I'm still annoyed at the production.
Oh wait, October 8th. That's a Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
The show's on Saturday.
Yes, it is on Saturday because their stuff is on Saturday.
I don't work till Monday.
We will look up times and tickets and all that.
Dude,
stuff.
we could totally just go Saturday after.
Go Saturday afternoon and say fuck it.
Get a cheesesteak. And just drive back that night. I can sleep all day, dude.
You should go.
Let's check how much tickets are.
We'll check on the poster. Well, let's go to this let's go to this future shot. What other Extreme Rules matches or whatever gimmicky matches is apparently going to be the gimmick of all gimmick pay-per-views or premium live events? Whatever gimmicky shit.
Firefly Funhouse match.
Featuring the Fiend. Fiend versus the White Rabbit.
What else needs to be put on the card? Maybe this is the full card. That's a pretty stacked card. What, 6 matches?
It's a long card because you got to remember, you have to prepare for all of these gimmicks. Like, the fight pit's going to take a long time to put together.
I mean,
Yeah.
they'll also probably fill the time with like segments and
Or just playing White Rabbit.
I think
Rhea Sex Dungeon. Great
you know, I honestly, I don't think there are anymore. Especially since next week's this is an AEW, man. A go home is the match is already set. I think the question should be who bleeds, if anyone.
Huh. I don't know.
Like, I know Triple H said today that WWE doesn't need blood.
You don't.
To which I do agree, it doesn't need blood, but you could do the fake blood, which I do like. I like the fake blood because it works and it has the effect.
I mean the
and no one's actually getting
are you
hurt.
talking about the packets?
Yeah.
The blood packets or whatever.
capsules.
Capsules, yeah.
Whatever they do. Like someone in WWE's fake blood, it still looks pretty good.
It's
who should get blood? If anybody, maybe it's got to be Edge, Matt Riddle, or Liv Morgan.
If Liv and Ronda main event, Liv needs to get the blood because I will be. If Liv gets blood and ends up beating Ronda in like a feat of fury, I think that is Liv's moment.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? I think Liv would probably benefit the most from getting blood on her in her match.
WWE doesn't need blood, but it helps.
I think it helps,
It helps.
Liv. I mean, Becky
helps.
got it when she was unconscious. That was just by pure luck and a right hand from Nia Jax.
Yeah, Nia did her a favor.
You know? It helped Stone Cold. It's the moment he became almost pretty much a made man.
They weren't supposed to get blood. Vince gave it a kibosh on the blood too.
Yeah, it was a bluff, right?
Yeah.
Or it was a
they were not supposed. They were told no blood, and they did it anyway.
Oh, so they just ignored him.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Next, yeah, I think Stone Cold was like, "Oh well, goddamn kid, it's given to me the hard way, undeniable."
Your Stone Cold's getting better.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Your Stone Cold's getting better. You need to be a little bit more deeper, but your Stone Cold's getting better.
Yeah, well, goddamn kid.
Paul Heyman does a great Stone Cold. I mean, what other gimmicks could you even have? Like, if you're doing a fight pitch, you're not doing Cage or a Hell in a Cell.
No, you don't need it.
You only ever.
Oh, you already got the ladder match.
The only ever thing I can see
strap
is
match, Extreme Rules match, I Quit match. The only thing that could be a
TLC,
first blood match.
TLC First Blood, or you can do a chairs match.
Or no, fuck no.
The last time we did a chairs match, it was actually entertaining.
Yeah, you could do. You know what you could do? You could do a tornado tag.
The Usos,
the tag
the
belts.
Usos are not on this card just yet.
Yeah, you do a tornado tag. You need some kind of stip though.
The Usos aren't in there. Imperium's not on this card yet. The Brawling Brutes, like the tag team division, isn't on there yet. Which I mean, they.
Well, you know what? I guess you know what. You could just that could be a stipulation. There's tornado tag. There's just no tags. There's 4 people with chaos. A no DQ tornado tag match or something like that.
Okay.
Singapore Cane tornado tag match, but this means whatever. Or tables match.
Tables match is simple because you can't do like if you're gonna do a ladder match, it's already implied tables, ladders, and chairs technically.
Yeah. You would do a tag team tables match. I think that would work.
There you go. Triple T, tag team tables.
Yeah.
I like that. That works. Falls count anywhere tornado tag. Great idea, Fretz. I've never seen that before.
That would be really cool, but you got to pin both of them or just one of them?
You just need one, so you need multiple refs.
Okay, that would work.
You know, I think
that'd be really cool.
Falls count like, and you literally have 2 separate fights going on, like one in the ring and maybe one like there somewhere in the crowd or something like that.
A tornado lumberjack match.
That would be great. A tornado lumberjack.
Be so stupid.
It'd be great.
I mean, tables matches are so kind of shitty, but I love them because it's tables, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, they're tables. Who doesn't like tables?
I still want to get put through a table.
I want what would make tables matches better before we go into the post show and stuff. And we do Star Wars trivia, by the way.
Ooh.
I wish that the announcers' tables counted as tables and tables matches.
Don't they?
They do not always now.
Lame.
You know, like if you you know what they should do? They should do this. It'd be so fucked up, but they should do a Spanish announce tables match.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to make that joke. They do a Spanish announce tables match.
And the whole match is broadcast in Spanish until the table is broken.
And it's for that one night. Imperium is called imperialism. That's the finishing move, imperialism.
Honestly, now if I would have had the money to produce like a skit, I would do a Spanish announce tables match, put it on TikTok. We'd have so many views.
A Spanish announce tables match.
Listen, man, those guys have taken so much shit. You might as well highlight them for once in their life.
Yeah.
I love the Spanish announce tables. Like, if I had a chance to meet the Spanish announce table people, because the announcers have never changed in years.
Yeah, you got to put Hector Guerrero through a table.
I want to take a picture of them in front of a demolished table. Like, I really hope they have that big of a sense of humor.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
They're also really athletic. You ever see those? They just hop over barricades like it's nothing these days.
You have to. You gotta get out of the way.
It's
Take a fan, it happens.
It's very true. So that being said, I think we've done it all. We're going to talk a lot more about Extreme Rules next week, and probably even more White Rabbit clues. But anybody else? Any other last words? K. Murphy. Are you thinking about food?
No, honestly, my throat's like fucking killing me, and I feel like.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got a potty.
Okay.
So Ricky, I'm gonna go to the outro music.
We're gonna go to you got a potty. We got a potty. We do all this stuff in the post show. And KS order food too.
Popeyes, baby.
No, I'd probably.
Let's talk about your stuff as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 310, the Honorary Oos. I am your head Oos, Orb, Usa, Orb, King, Orb, head of a table of this table, Kings of the Rings podcast. They call me King Ricky Rose, find me Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ, Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast on Facebook and Twitter, on Instagram. Like, share, subscribe. Leave us 5-star reviews. Hit that notification button as well. We can be found everywhere on social media, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that stuff. The links to all of our stuff are in the description below. And if you're listening to us, please make sure you're listening to us wherever you listen to all of your podcasts by subscribing to Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, and follow Wrestle Addict Radio socials at Addict_Wrestle on Twitter and Wrestle Addict Radio on all of our social media. The links to all of that stuff are in the description below, including the links to some of the bomb music you've been hearing in the background, produced by our friends at Midnight Music. Follow them on all of our socials, which again are in the description below. When we come back next week, Extreme Rules. It can be more gimmicky than it is right now, but I could be fooled, Will.
It's always possible, dude. WWE will never cease to amaze me. It always happens. But if you want to be amazed, go to my other podcast, Talking with Tarashuk, baby. Tears and Thomas, ARASHUK. The replay is up right now with episode with Ricky. The other day we were live this past Monday. It was a lot of fun. We talked for an hour and a half. We were talking about being woke, the male, and what we named our cars. So
yeah, that's right, we did.
It was a lot of fun. The replay will also be reposted to YouTube next Wednesday with the audio actually in sync. Ricky, for some reason your audio was out of sync.
That's weird.
But that was on our end, so sorry.
Yeah,
for like a half second. K. Murphy, what are you gonna order? Is it Burger King?
I am not ordering food.
Lies,
I'm
Kay.
not hungry.
Can you order me food?
I'm not hungry. Like,
Neither am I.
I just don't feel great at all.
Oh.
But I do have something fun to announce. I opened my own Teespring shop to put all of my designs on. So give us a follow on Instagram. My shop is called Euphoric Future Designs, at Euphoric Future Designs on Instagram. The link, we have t-shirts, we have sweatshirts, fanny packs, tote bags, stickers, and you can find the link in the bio. And you can find me across all social media platforms at TK Murphy. It's THEKAE Murphy.
That's right. Thank you, K-Murphy. So when we come back, folks, next week, it's going to be all extreme all the time, where we talk about extreme rules, whatever gimmicks might have been added, and if Will and I actually pulled the trigger on going to Philadelphia next weekend. So until then, folks, goodbye, good night, stay extreme, and fuck you, Slack. Yeah, fuck you, Slack. We'll see you next week, folks.
Midnight music.
It's like, well, you can stop the music. You're on our post show now.
All right.
All right.
Let's see if Finite Cash actually did anything.
Hopefully, we'll see. Welcome to our post show, folks. I love how Daquan's closing statement is. My closing statement is, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Not wrong.
Daquan also said, buy me food, K. Help a minority in the middle of a storm. Think of the brownie points. All right, Taquan, I don't know if you've noticed, there's a magic.
God damn
there's
it.
the magic of something, Taquan, called a meal plan. I'm assuming you have one. Hope you haven't used up all your meal plan points. There is a storm. Dude, I miss, to be completely honest with you, I miss having a meal plan. And he hit it.
What?
Aaron Judge just hit the homer.
Did he?
Yeah. ESPN just reported it. And also, Coolio just died.
What?
Yep, Coolio's dead. Sorry about that, but yeah, Coolio is dead.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that happened. Somebody said, "Oh yeah, Taquan put in the chat. Coolio is dead." Yeah, Taquan put it in the Twitch chat. Coolio is dead, but yes, Coolio's dead.
Pity.
Yeah. So, and Aaron Judge hit on top of some. He tied the Yankee record, not that AL home run record bullshit that people are trying to put out there. He's on a fantastic voyage to Gangsta's Paradise. Good one, Taquan. Thank you.
Let's watch this home run. This is an ad. That's an ESPN.
With an extra 30%
Nope,
off
don't
top
see it
designer
yet.
looks. Plus 15% off fragrances, skincare, makeup, and more. Now at Macy's.
Two. Draw deep to left field. This two. Draw deep to left field. This could be it. See ya. He's done it. Number 61. He's been chasing history, and now he makes it.
In Canada.
Controversial time with 61 home runs, the most anybody has ever hit in a single season in American League history.
Stop that American League history bullshit. No one cares. It's the Yankees record, not an American League record.
He tied the record.
Yeah. He now ranks 17th all time. With single season home runs. Oh my god. Was it a good hit, by the way? I haven't got the video yet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It was a great hit.
All right. Damn. Rest in peace. Damn. Couldn't recognize me. Oh man, Coolio's dead. Do we know information about Coolio dying, by the way? Like, does anybody know anything?
It's a damn shame. That's what it is.
It's
All right, outside of
like
Fantastic
suspected.
Voyage and Gangsta's Paradise, name another Coolio hit.
He did the Keenan and Kel theme song.
That's not. Stop it. Stop it. That is a loophole, and you have successfully gone through it. Yeah, Vaughn texted me saying, "Damn, rest in peace, Coolio." You know what's really funny? You know what's really funny, Taquan? I saw the Coolio is dead comment, and I thought nothing of it. That's my bad.
Ifs, ands, or buts, or cook.
Alright, so hold on. Okay, didn't you say you had something to announce on the post show? Or was that the, was that just a store?
Damn, dude, that really pisses me off.
What? What, Coolio dying? Or your things? Yo, this is weird.
What happened?
He was 59. He died at around 5 p.m. Pacific time, so around the time we started recording, he was dead. He was found dead at a friend's house.
It's suspected cardiac arrest.
Say that again, Kay. You're coming in a little low.
I saw a suspected cardiac arrest, but there's no clear cause yet.
Interesting.
This thing.
Interesting. Coolio, man.
God damn it, Coolio. The good always die young.
Yeah. I dared you to tweet it yes at the judge.
Yeah, I can't wait to be your manager.
Here's a crazy thing. There's rumors around saying that Judge is going to go back home to San Francisco and the Giants will sign him.
Yeah, anything's possible. But so is $500 million might change your mind.
That's also very true. You know what's crazy? Speaking of G, you know what's crazy that no one really gives him credit for? Jeets, that is. Oh, let's see this home run. Oh, Jesus Christ, he crushed that.
Yeah, it destroys it.
Yeah.
The thing of the video from ESPN, I didn't get the pitch. I just got the back end of the swing. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, no, I got it on. I got the pitch was right in the wheelhouse.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right where you want it.
Yeah.
If you want to give up a home run.
It's just funny. This is probably the most packed that the Rogers Center for the Toronto Blue Jays has ever been. And it's all from the Yankees. Let me see. Yeah, right down the middle. My God, a fucking sinker down the middle. You see what thing I'm saying? You see what thing I'm telling you about? Or no, I didn't tell you. I was doing trivia last week, which we'll get to in a second. Doing trivia last week, and I was looking at Judd, and they showed the shot of his parents. I was like, Judd's a little dark for his parents.
Who?
I was like, Judge is a little dark for his parents.
Judge's a little dark for his parents.
Yeah, I looked. I was like, well, wait a minute.
I hate asking this question, but what is he?
I thought he was mixed, but it looked like they're showing his parents, or at least his mom or his dad. And apparently, he's Caucasian.
Kind of looks a mix of Asian a little bit. I'm going to be honest.
Also a possibility. I think he might be ethnically ambiguous. Oh, he was adopted.
There you go.
But he's biracial.
I bet those parents are kicking themselves in the teeth
You know
right
what?
now.
That explains a fucking lot. Because I was just like, wait, he does not look like his mom and his dad.
Where the fuck did this thing save? This thing is not saved to my desktop, bro.
What? What's that? Oh,
The audio file. Oh, there it is.
Gotcha.
I don't know why it's not showing up though. It's really weird.
So yeah, he was adopted. I was like, that's why he doesn't look like them. Oh.
Dude, I don't know why it
Kay,
keeps
did you
getting. It's
retweet
still
the
getting
Keenan
fucking
and Kel theme
staticky.
song? K Murphy. Oh shit! Will, did we lose K?
We might have lost K.
I guess we lost K. That's a shame. No, K. Damn, I guess you're gonna have to do Star Wars trivia by yourself then, Will.
That's fine. I'll lose.
You might do better. By the way, Will, have you seen these Adam Levine memes?
Kind of. They're really weird. It's like, oh my god, the body of yours, whatever.
But apparently that was a DM that was found of Adam Levine's because he's like,
Yeah, no, like they're real DMs. But he's just talking. It's like a person,
yeah,
like an actual person.
holy fuck, that body's banging.
Yeah, I mean, but like, who hasn't been there? Am I right? I mean, come on.
I haven't used that many fucks. I usually get, to the point.
It's like, yeah, his sex got released. Who hasn't done that? You know what I mean? It's like, it's an embarrassing, yeah, but it's like he hasn't done anything that no one hasn't done before.
It's just,
you know what I mean?
It's just really funny to see from somebody else.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But you know how he gets out of it? It's like, yeah, I did it. Let's see yours. Hell, if I'm stupid enough, I might read him on my podcast.
Reads his own thirst. That would be really funny, actually. That'd be really, really funny. Fuck, I do French trivia tonight. I have to redo another French trivia for tomorrow. It's like a pain in the ass. Maybe I'll watch
Friends
Andor during
trivia? Yuck.
that.
Think of the brownie points.
You want to hear something
That's
funny? So you remember Harlem Bravado, who's now Andre Chase in NXT?
Yes.
So he's now does these Chase U segments. So Chase U was holding a pep rally, and the reporter asked him something. The reporter's name was Dave. And so he flips on Dave. He goes, Dave, what kind of fucking question was that? Do you think that was a 5-star question, Dave?
I was like, man, I can relate to.
Oh man, I love Andre. I need a Chase U shirt, to be completely honest. I love me some Andre. Judge Ties Maris, thank you. Phone,
As long as the Yankees keep winning, it's all that matters.
They already clinched the East and the first round bye, so I'm very happy about that.
Still, I mean, they're not gonna catch. Oh, that's really
Houston.
funny. They're not gonna catch Houston, but that's not good. But
I want someone to take out Houston before we get to them.
good luck.
I know. Anything can happen in the playoffs, though. But you know what I'm happy about? Everybody's getting healthy.
Yeah, I mean that's good, but you want them to play a few games.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think they're going to activate LeMahieu a little bit before.
Yeah, like
Carpenter might come back.
I don't think that's going to happen, but hopefully, like you want them at least to play 2 to 4 games in Texas if they're going to make the playoff roster. Because otherwise, hell, man, like Oswaldo Cabrera, he should be on the roster. He's playing great.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's hot right now. The playoff baseball's all about getting streaky.
Yeah.
Like remember how good Nick Swisher was in the 09 playoffs?
And then never again. Yeah, I remember. I loved me some Swish, though. He was the life of that
Or how
team.
good Matsui was in the World Series.
Oh, my God.
He had like 4 home runs.
What a fucking gem. He torched them in Game 5.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm mad we lost Kale, but Kale looks really, really studious here. All right. Let's go to the nitty-gritty of this one. Let's look up some ticket prices right now. Real quick.
Yeah, let me go to Game Time.
Don't even go to Game Time. I could get it from Wells Fargo's actual website. But let's look at WWE Extreme Rules. The Wells Fargo Center. No suites on Ticketmaster because it's Ticketmaster. Oh, these are all resale, and these resales are shit.
Damn, dude, these are expensive.
Ooh, there is one suite, but this is on Ticketmaster. Alright, so let's...
Even like the upper row can reach like 200, almost $200, $150 almost. Club box, $153.
Let's see what we got here. Next weekend. 2.
Oh, you gotta wait. Let me do 2 seats. That's $400. Are you fucking kidding me?
So what are you? Okay, there is Club Suite, 2 tickets, great sightline, $135 a pop on StubHub.
Dude, floor seats are $600.
I would never do floor seats for especially for Extreme Rules.
Yeah, I see club box for 153.
153? Where?
Yeah. On game time.
Club Block, which one?
CB24.
Ooh, I see that one. CB24. That's a good one. That's not the suite. Those are club boxes. Club boxes are where we sat for the Rumble.
Yeah. Those were really great, though. The club boxes. That was pretty fucking awesome.
There's a suite for. Well, no, I like the suite better.
Well, I mean, of course, the suite's always better. But also, dude, my brother's wedding is literally the next weekend. I'm in Vegas the weekend after, and then the weekend after that is my friend's wedding, and also a Halloween weekend.
Jesus.
So I'm gonna be all over God's creation for the month of October. I don't know how I'm gonna get anything done.
You're probably not.
Probably not. It's not going to.
Let me see something. Because I saw 2 tickets for a club suite for $141, which is tons cheaper. Oh, StubHub has in the app. What? How much is it? Fuck you, StubHub. Alright. Back to tickets. If I do a filter... Shut up, Rakuten. Okay, 141 turns into 179, which is like 180. Which is like 360 per person, or 180 per person. If we did the 153, blah blah blah. Oh, my fault. That's 135, so that was cheaper the first time around. 172. Ooh, getting somewhere. Okay, so that's that. What does SeatGeek say? Gotta explore all the options, William. Extreme. I love how SeatGeek has Extreme Midget Wrestling Live as one of the events. Let's see what we have for Extreme Rules. Oh, you're rabbit. Of course, you're backwards this way. Ooh, SeatGeek has the cheapest that I've seen so far. For $117 each. Which means...
Yo, what the fuck?
What?
The audio got all crackly again, and I have no idea why.
I couldn't tell you.
I gotta reach out to Adobe and be like, yo, with your fucking product, this is the worst right now. It's
You've
only...
updated everything, right?
Everything's updated. Everything is cleared. Like, it's only on my desktop, too. I do it on my laptop, and it's fine.
Alright, well, here's the question. There is Club Suite available for Extreme Rules. Cheapest I found right now is on SeatGeek. Total with taxes and fees would literally be, per person, as I just looked it up, $161.
Oof.
Which is the best that we would be able to do, all things from looking at all the other sites. Because it's 117 base, which is tons cheaper than anything else that I've seen. And this suite has like 8 tickets fucking available. There's a lot of people on these fucking tickets.
Do you think you could pull the audio? Because this is being really ridiculous right now.
Yeah, just have it on the video. You can pull the audio and put all the stuff in post and produce and stuff. I'll have time to kill, so.
'Cause, yeah, nothing is working right now.
Damn, that bad.
Yeah, dude, it's just I don't know what. The only time I do a transfer mode from this mixer, my computer, like a file explorer, can kind of just derp
Yeah.
and just stop. That goes my controller. That's what having cords on the desk. Just when you pull them, and everything gets dragged.
Yeah. Oh, wow, it's not bad either, but no, sweet level would be perfect. So let me know if you want to pull the trigger. It's a possibility. Want to do, but it's totally up to you. Yeah, to put you in the cheerier mood. Star Wars tribute?
Let's do it. And then I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright, sounds good to me. I'll be up all night, producing shows and doing trivia. Gonna start you off easy, Will. What's the name of Han Solo's ship?
Oh, Millennium Falcon.
There you go. The Jedi Council consists of how many members?
Oh fuck. 9.
12.
Really? Could you? Don't. I'm not gonna name them.
What species stole the plans to the Death Star?
Boffins.
What'd you say?
Right? Boffins died.
Yes, they did.
Second Death Star.
Was it the second for the Bothans? What's up?
Oh, sorry. 1 second.
All right, here I am. You got me now.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so yeah, the Boffins.
Yeah, Bothans. And here, question 4. What's the Mandalorian's real name?
It's like Jin Djarin or something.
Din Djarin.
Yeah. Is it D or J? Din.
It's Din and then it's
Din Djarin.
Din Djarin, essentially,
Yeah, okay.
yes.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a really good question, actually.
In the animated series Star Wars: The Clone Wars, who was sent to protect Duchess Satine?
Oh shit, Satine. Technically, it's Padme and Ahsoka, right?
Nope, it's
No,
Obi-Wan.
it's Obi-Wan. 'Cause that's on
it's
Mandalore.
Obi and Anakin, yeah. Anywho, moving on. Question 6. In the later trilogy, the most recent trilogy, Leia made who acting general?
Fuck, I forget. I think Bo-Katan or something. The chick.
No, Bo-Katan is from Clone Wars
Oh,
and Mandalorian.
is a chick with the purple hair.
Wrong. Poe Dameron becomes
It was
acting
Poe?
general. Yeah.
Fuck's sake, the movie was so bad.
You don't even know what we were talking about. It's in the later trilogy.
Rise of Skywalker. Right?
Was it Rise? I don't know if it was Rise. I really enjoyed Rise, actually. Question 7. Lightsabers are powered by what type of crystal?
Aren't these kyber crystals?
Correct. Kyber crystals.
Nice. Pulled that one out of my ass. I had to think like Kyber Corp.
What were Luke Skywalker's aunt and uncle's jobs on Tatooine?
They were farmers.
What type of farmer?
Ah, fuck. I forget.
Moisture farmers.
Moisture farmers?
Yes.
That makes sense. They're in a desert.
Yeah.
What are you farming? Water.
Yeah.
Condensation.
What kind of trooper was introduced at the beginning of the movie Rogue One?
What kind of trooper?
Yeah.
I have no idea. An ARC trooper?
Death trooper.
Death trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
So you're probably not gonna get this one, but it's a quote. So what character says the quote, "In my book, experience outranks everything"?
In my book, experience outranks everything. That's from Rise of Skywalker. That's a purple head chick.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
In my book, experience outranks everything. I don't know.
Do you know who Captain Rex is?
Captain. Oh, from Clone Wars.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep. You're not going to know this one, but in the animated series Star Wars Rebel, what is the name of the cruise ship?
Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't watch Rebels.
It's called the Ghost. You should watch Rebels. It's really
I'm
good.
going to eventually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch everything eventually. I'm watching Death Note right now.
Nice. Who was the original commander of the Death Star?
Tarkin.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yep.
That bastard.
Oh. At what age did Padme Amidala become a queen?
16.
14.
14 was my second guess. Fucker.
In The Mandalorian, what does Mando trade with the Jawas who stripped his ship?
Isn't it like his own parts? No, that's Obi-Wan.
No.
Isn't it just other parts?
Mm-mm.
Money? Goo?
Nope.
Food? Yoda?
They wanted,
Baby Yoda?
They wanted something for...
The child.
No, they didn't want the child.
They wanted the child. His helmet.
It's one of the earlier episodes. But
I know.
They wanted the egg.
That's right, the egg.
Here we go. In Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the animated series, what does Cad Bane steal from the Republic?
Oh, that's season 2. He steals something from the archives.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
It's like a Jedi log or something. It's like a Jedi information.
Mm-hmm. Sibs have one too. It's called a holocron.
Holocron. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he steals something from the library.
Yeah. What was Finn's stormtrooper number?
I have no idea. 117.
FN 2187.
FN1. Yeah, that's what FN. It's stupid.
2187. Yeah. This one is a visual. Right. How many spires does the Jedi Temple have?
4.
5.
5. One in the middle.
There's one in the middle. Yep.
Fuck.
In the animated series Star Wars Rebels, what character is revealed as the informant who was codenamed Fulcrum?
Is that Darth Maul?
No, you'll forget this by the time you watch it. It's Ahsoka.
I'm not gonna forget. Well, I already forgot it.
Yeah, exactly.
So Ahsoka's in Rebels. Good to know.
Yeah, she's a big part of it. Well, not really a big part, but she's an integral part. What was the name of the planet that the clones were made on?
Camino.
Mm-hmm. Which planet did the Death Star destroy with its super laser?
Alderaan.
Mm-hmm.
Killed Jimmy Smits, dude. I can't believe it.
From a Disney Plus series Kenobi, what is the name of the Inquisitor known as the Third Sister?
What's her? Reba?
Reva. It's
Reva with a V.
Yeah. How many engines does the X-Wing fighter jet have?
6.
4.
4. Fuck.
You overthought it.
It's 2 in the middle, 1 on each wing.
No, engines.
Engines.
So it's 4. What's the real name of Baby Yoda?
Grogu.
Mm-hmm. The Lion King's Mufasa and Star Wars Darth Vader are both voiced by who?
James Earl Jones, baby. He just retired.
And they're using,
Yeah, he gave him permission to use his voice.
to use his voice forever and ever. Thank God.
Well, no, he's probably him and his family gonna get paid for it.
Yeah. Wow, James Earl Jones retired. Good for him.
Guy's like 83 years old.
Man's got one of the most iconic voices in Hollywood history. So fucking good.
People will come, Ray.
King Joffrey Joe too, from freaking Coming to America. You never seen Coming to America, have you?
I haven't, but I know it's
You
Eddie
need
Murphy.
to. It's Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall.
Oh, he's 91 years
Shut
old.
the fuck up, really?
James Earl Jones, yeah.
Oh, what year did the first Star Wars movie come out?
1977.
That's correct. Ready for your bonus question.
Boners.
This is a long one. Assad's Ventress first meets Count Dooku during a gladiatorial competition in the animated series Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Much to Count Dooku's amusement, what does Assad's claim that she is?
What do you mean claim that she is? She's like an
She
assassin.
identifies as what, though? And wants to Count Dooku's amusement. He's like, you're not that.
Claims to be a
That is
Sith.
correct.
Yeah. Dude was like, no, you're not. What do
He's
you
like,
mean?
you can
I'm a
mimic
Sith.
a Sith, but like, you bitch, you're not a Sith. I am a Sith. Watch this.
Her arc is pretty
Asajj
interesting.
Ventress.
Yeah, I know what happens to her in the end.
Yeah, her arc is pretty interesting.
She just got turned on by Dooku because she's like a very cookie cutter standard ass villain.
Who Asajj?
And then
Yeah,
Dooku,
and then Dooku
turns
turns
on
and
her.
she becomes better.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm excited to see where you go from here.
Yeah, she's an interesting arc. A lot of stuff in the Clone Wars is a very interesting arc, let me tell you. It's a wild time. But yeah, that's all I pretty much have, so let's get the fuck out of here.
Right.
So you can go to sleep and I can get to work on putting this entire show together from scratch.
Yeah, let me know when the audio is uploaded. I'll reach out to Adobe Friday because Jill's not working, so I have technically off, kind
Fair
of.
enough. So we will see you guys all soon. Woo-hoo. And wherever Kay went. Sorry, Kay. Bye, Kay. Love you, Kay.
Bye, Kay.
Midnight music.